Hello guys. Hello. So we are here. We are ready to go. We should be all set up and yeah. So I think yeah, this is my first live stream and I have not introduced myself. I am a 17-year-old trading degenerate. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm just a 17-year-old trader and so yeah, I decided to start live streaming my trading in general, and I'll also like make some recap videos of my trades. I've been trading for two and a half years now, and yeah, I'm now profitable, but yeah, I mean the recent period of time has been kind of rough with Trump saying all that shit and a bunch of other things. So yeah, today we are trading for P Apex PA accounts, and as you can see, I'm in a little bit of drawdown because yeah, the last period was not that great, but I mean it's only for $100, so yeah, I mean this is it, and um this is the site in where I see the news. So the market just opened right now. It's in in local time. It's 15:35, and the market's just opened. So we are ready to go. I usually wait the first 10-15 minutes of the opening hour. I usually just wait that out so the market can kind of relax and be a little bit better. We can see that we don't have many news except for crude oil inventories, but that usually doesn't affect very much our trading. So yeah, we are just not gonna trade in the top of the hour because usually you do see even if there's not like news, you do usually see like some big moves, and we don't want to trade when that happens. So yeah, this is our plan for today, and I think I'm gonna be streaming um I'd say 3 times a week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And I'll also do the recap videos of my trading and my trades pretty much every day, even when I'm not live streaming. So that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, today I'm not. I mean, I usually trade with the 25Ks, one mini each, but today that I don't know. I mean, okay, the opening range was good. We were not opening at VWAP. That would have been kind of shit. But I'd say we will be trading like 30 contracts. So I'm actually trading four at the same time. So that means that the contracts here are actually gonna be for four accounts, and we're actually trading micros today because I mean, this week has been kind of choppy, so I'll just trade a little bit lower, and I want to get to my all-time highs of the accounts. I think my all-time highs were, I mean, I've had these accounts for like couple weeks. Before these, I had like 450Ks. These are 425Ks, and I got a payout with them. But one time I was actually there was like so much volatility that I actually had to switch to micros, and yeah, I just didn't know, and it was actually minis, so just blew them up in like 10 seconds. That was kind of gross, but we're back here, and so yeah, let's not do 30, but how many do I want to do? Let's do like, I mean, the volatility is okay. I'll do like 7 micros per account times 4 set. So yeah, that's 28 contracts. Okay, so guys, I'm actually Italian, so if I do say something wrong, or I mean my English is kind of bad, but I mean for my age, and I mean I could be even worse, so if my English isn't that good, just let me know, and if I do make some mistakes. So yeah, I usually wait till 8:45 to start trading, and usually I just go here and do some geoguesser, because I mean that's what I do often, just to wait out. And I do not have a account, so I'll just do something like this. I mean, where is this place? Oh, there's a flag right there. I really don't know what flag that is. Would be England, I think. Nah. What flag is this? I mean, it's somewhere around here. You know, I'm from Italy, so it either is here or like Norwegia, something like this. Let's search for the. Yeah, this is United Kingdom. No, no, no. Just kidding. No, what the fuck, bro? No, it has to be something like here. What is that, bro? Oh, I mean, dude. This is either Spain or like Portugal. Or like Brazil, something like that. Something like that. I mean, this is kind of hard actually. Because there are a lot of places. I mean, I don't know if that's Portuguese or like Spanish. But I think we had a sign here. Yeah, I don't know actually. I don't know. This is kind of hard. Nah, this is hard, bro. This is hard. We do have a sign here. I really don't know. I think I would say no. I cannot. It cannot be. I've been to Portugal. It's not like this. Damn. I mean, it was somewhere around here. Yeah, Chile. I think that makes sense. What the fuck? I mean, this is some Chinese shit, you know. Not Korean shit, I say. Let's see the signs here. Yeah, this is some Korean shit. Or like, maybe Indian. Indian too. No, no, no. It's not Indian. Look at that. Now this is actually challenging. I think this is Korea, like. This is really tough, I will say. Damn, look at this Range Rover. That's crazy, bro. I actually kind of like these Range Rovers. Yeah, it went there. So we got Porsche there. I think this might be India. Yeah. But where India? So fucking big, Surat. It's either Nagpur or Surat. Or Bangalore. Nah, I'd say it's Nagpur. Damn! But like, how am I supposed to know, bro? Cambodia. So for today we finished that. Let's go to Spotify and put out some music. So I'll just go see. I'll just go see with my phone if like the volume of the music and my microphone it's kind of good, because if not, oh man, look at that. If like the volume of the music and my microphone it's kind of good, because if not, oh man. Okay, so I'll have to lower my microphone, but just a little bit, and also the music. It's like the volume of the music and my microphone it's kind of good, because if not, just give me a minute. So I'll have to lower my microphone, but just a little bit, and also the music. It's like the volume of the music and my microphone it's kind of good, because if not, just give me a minute. So I'll have to lower my microphone, but just a little bit. Yeah, so I think that'll be alright. Oh shit. So I think we are all set up to actually start trading. So now this is a good breakout. So yeah, we are actually able to take a trade now, and let's just search for something. So if you guys don't know, this is cumulative delta. We got some. This is based on the price action, not based like on the time, because each candle here is 1 minute, but here each candle is like a couple ticks. Let's just search for something. So if you guys don't know, this is cumulative delta. We got some. This is based on the price action, not based like on the time, because each. Okay, so I have actually, I mean, looking at my live, I actually missed a trade. This might have been kind of a nice trade, kind of risky because, as I said, we actually, we started the session like 20 minutes ago. So this would have been kind of risky, but I would have taken it because if you see here, we've had like a big breakout, then a nice candle that I don't know how to explain it, but I mean we've had a lot of sellers here, and then the sellers momentum kind of stopped here. So this, it could have been a tight trade, like a buy here and a sell here, something like this. So this is our entry position and this is our stop loss, and we are obviously always looking for 10 points. So we would have been looking for 29. This would have been a crazy trade. Okay, 960 might be. Buyers are looking kind of aggressive here. This might be a potential trade. But we could be going to 9. So it's actually, we gotta be patient to actually get some really good trading. So I think I'll just wait for now. This would be, I think, kind of a top tier trade for me. But yeah, looking at cumulative delta, we're seeing a bunch of buyers, and that is not what we want to see. So I'll just pass on this one. But I think most of the times, like a sell position here, I think a stop loss here, because we've got this fair value gap. So I don't know, I didn't take it because I didn't feel really confident. So much things going on, right? So a bunch of sellers, bunch of buyers coming out to VWAP. So then if we look at the 5-minute here, if we push through 972, I think we could be looking for much higher. Yeah, we did push through. I think we would be looking at the top of the range, this range here. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, so I'll just wait right now. So the VWAP bands are really really helpful when you are like the market is really just pushing, like for example here or here. Yeah, if you're a choppy day, if there's a choppy day, you shouldn't be looking for the VWAP bands, but these are just all key levels. I tend to, I mean, some people like saying support levels, resistance. I think that's kind of shit. I think I call every level that I'm interested in. I think that is a key level. Either, I mean, if it's support or some shit like that, I really don't care. Why would you just, trading has to be simple. I'm just trading price action with, so like, let's say 15 base trading techniques, I'd say. But other than that, I'm just trading price action, and to learn that, you just gotta have experience. And yeah, you can't learn that like in a couple weeks or months. You just have to be there and just looking at charts all day. So yeah, I'll like my pretty much my basic techniques, in which like I take them, not even having to think like about if that's right or not right, are like, for example here, if we close this 5-minute here, a potential trade would be the the wick here, so looking for a retest of the previous wick. But I mean, if we get some, I'll show you. But I think that most of my trading I learned from my mentor, which is TBM, Trades by Matt, and I think I learned like pretty much 30% of the things I know from him. So yeah. Okay, we seen this big ass move here to the upside. As I said, I think we were gonna go to the top of the range, and that's what we did. We could have literally the trade I talked about, like literally right now, but we'll have to see about that. I'll just see if my if things are looking good on the live. So. Yeah, guys, I think everything's looking good. I just don't like I think the resolution of the live is kind of shit. I mean, guys, it's the first live. I mean, I have been streaming like a a bunch of time back, and I was just doing gameplays and stuff. Pretty much Fortnite, Valorant, Rainbow Six Siege. Then I just stopped because like one day I just saw how much time I wasted on just playing fucking games, and I said like, dude, there's no way I'm just wasting this much time. So then I think I started trading back then when I kind of realized. And so yeah, I mean, I think that 1 week ago I just said, dude, it just, you know, it really doesn't cost me much just to put a live on and maybe do some recap videos. So I just say, you know, why not just start streaming back again? So I said, you know what, that wouldn't be a bad idea. So I just started streaming, and yeah, this is my first live. Now we are kind of chopping this range, and I'm not really interested in, you know, this price action. This was maybe, you know, a trade here off the top of the range, looking for some shorts after this big ass move. That could have been a good trade. I was just not like looking for trades in that moment. I was just like talking and seeing if my stream was right. So yeah, when we actually get out of this range, I will be interested in some trades. So guys, this is point of control. This white line here is just point of control. So it's like, I think it's kind of interesting just to see where most of the people are interested in just buying or selling either way. I think that's a good indicator, and sometimes it's a good key level, but it has to be like, you know, everything in price action, in kind of every trade you take, you have to have multiple confirmations. For example, you know, if you wanna take like a VWAP retrace, for example, here, you maybe want to buy here for looking for like a push to the upside. You always have to have like multiple confirmations. So for example, you want to see here the price action, the cumulative delta, if it's looking good or not. And yeah, that's something you kind of get to know after like trading for a couple of months. Nah, a couple of years. I'm actually kidding. Dude, trading it's so fucking difficult at times. It's just crazy. It's mentally just, I mean, demolishing, you know. So enough talking. We could have something here, 982. So as I said, I mean, we're chopping right now, so you know, when it's choppy, you shouldn't be looking for trades. Even if like they are top tier, but you literally never know when it's chopping. So we actually broke this level right here that we had, but it might have been just a liquidity sweep. I'm not sure. We could actually here we could have a VWAP retest, but you know what? It's closing the 5-minute, and it's also closing the 15-minute. I'm really not looking for trades right now. So guys, when it's like the 15-minute, yeah, every time like a 5-minute opens, or like a 15-minute, or like an hourly, you know, you just always gotta be like a bit. Oh, so you know, this is top of the hour. We actually just banged top of the hour. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's not the right word, but we are top of the hour, and as I said earlier, we are kind of having more volume because, I mean, if you look at it like institutions like banks, etc., you know, they're not like maybe taking a trade or some positions like at some random like hours. So they're usually operating in like top of the hours, or like 9:30, 10, 10:30. So you always just gotta be a little bit more careful if you're a scalper, because I am a scalper. We could have searched for some shorts here, but as you know, it's top of the hour and I won't be looking for trades right now. But like, you know, a push into the 20s, that would be kind of good for maybe looking like a retrace here to 98 or 2s. We obviously do have magical 20s and 80s, so that's good. I mean, trading is everything, yeah, and you know, patience, and yeah, you just gotta be patient, and yeah, that's pretty much the base thing. If you're not patient, you are just not going to make some money. Okay, now that's kind of strange. It might just be popping this, going to 22Ks to the 22,000s, or we might just be re-entering into this like lower range here. It's really an unknown, you know. You can't really know. We do have a little fair value gap here, but we either just sweep this and go like into lower 954s or like 63s, or we close. Yeah, it really depends if we close the 5-minute green or red. Okay, so we tapped the fair value gap. That might have been kind of cool entry, but it's always about patience, you know. So right now I'm just seeing if I can actually I would like to have a higher resolution streaming, but right now I really don't know how to do it. I think I knew it at some point where when I was streaming back then, but right now I really don't know how to. So I guess the first live is going to be like this. So we might have a trade here. So we're actually closing the 5 minute. Something like a buy here. 85s, you know, it's magical 80s. Looking for 95s. This is if we close green. That might just be kind of a okay. We we do have point of control. It's not looking really good, if I had to tell you. I mean, something like this looks good to me. 85 looking for 95. I really don't know if we do get filled or not. We are risking 4 points to make 10. I think that's kind of good. I really don't know. I don't think we get filled right now. But okay, so we now do have point of control sweep, not like change. So I'm not really interested. So yeah, I'm not really interested right now because we had this point of control sweep, and looking at the movement, it's looking really volumey, and sometimes when it's so we just have gotten an error here. So it's saying that I think I did something wrong here. The stream is not looking that good, I'd say. It's kind of going shit. You know, I just want to see in my phone what is going on here. Unknown, you know, going shit. You know, I just want to see in my phone what is going on. Nah, it's actually doing well. So I don't know what the fuck is going on, but it's actually going kind of well. I just saw that I actually need to kind of zoom into everything, so because you're not able to see kind of everything, so I just zoom in. We don't have a fucking viewer right now. Fuck this bitch has. I don't know. I don't know if I can say like some words, but I won't say them just in case, but I really just don't give a fuck. Yeah, so we did pop this range right here. We could be looking for a VWAP pretest, but we just popped the 5 minute, so that is not, you know, this we are chopping, so I won't take shit, but if we just stop chopping, I think I could be taking some shit here. You always just don't trade. You know, when it's chopping, you just can't trade. You know, always have to think like trading as a casino, but and you are actually placing bets. The only thing that actually is different from a real casino is that actually have the opportunity to be the banker. I think that's what I like to see trading. Or you can also see it like as a video game. You know, you just have to make more points than you can. You know, and it's a difficult video game, but with time you can actually become a professional video game player and actually start doing something. So if we pop to 22,000, I could be interested in like a retest. We are also closing the 5-minute right now. 15-minute looks good for the upside, I'd say. The daily looks good. Do you have this ones? So yeah, guys, you have to be careful with breakouts. So like right now, we do have a breakout, but at the same time, it's not like a big breakout. You know, the candle always has to close above the point you are looking to actually break, and you know, it has to be like also the next candle. For example, here, you know, maybe at some point this looked like a breakout, but it was actually not, because we actually didn't break it. It was just, we could be breaking it right now. You know, you can't know. But this point of control retest might have been a good trade, because it was also the opening of the 5-minute. But you know, at the same time, we are just chopping, so I won't be taking shit. So yeah, I mean, Trump lately has been kind of fucking up everything. Every time he talks, it's just, I mean, it's just shit, bruv. So I remember, like, for a month straight, it was basically untradeable, and it was just so much shit. Like when the tariffs came up, and he was just fucking talking every fucking day, and it was just shit. But hopefully we. Alright, so yeah, you guys, I don't think you guys can see. Okay, now you can see better. I mean, this is so zoomed in that, what if I just do something like this? Yeah, I think that's much better. What the fuck? You guys can't see the wicks here, or you can, but it's just. Okay, I think that's better. Yeah, but I'm not trading like that, bro. Fuck you. If you're watching, fuck you, bro. I'm not trading like that. So now this is a breakout, but if you look closely, this is a breakout, but it's not like a high volume breakout. It's just kind of a, you know, I'm maybe breaking out, but I'm not like, hell yeah, I'm breaking out. So you have to see like volume when you see a breakout. So I mean, right now there's not much to take, actually. You know what? But something like this, 99. we didn't tap the VWAP band, so that's good. Obviously, if we are looking for longs, but we could be looking for like a 2000 buy, something like that. But I'm not sure if we could get filled there. So we just tap the VWAP band here. But yeah, could be looking for like a 22,000 to buy. That could be like a good buy here, 22,000. Let's see if we get near that and cumulative delta is looking good. I think I'll take it. Something like this, you know, a buy here with a stop loss here. So we are risking 5 points to make 10. I think that could be, and obviously targeting 10s. Yeah, the volume is right now is kind of shit. You know, this is 10 points, and usually like a candle is like 5-10 points in a good day. So right now maybe something like this. 0.4. Damn, it's kind of challenging right now to actually take a trade. We've got so many wicks, and you know, when there's wicks, that's kind of sometimes that's kind of shit, because that, you know, that actually says that like the price is going like this, and it could break out at any time. So, but I'd say this looks good. Maybe also point of control, but you know what I don't like, yeah, I mean this looks good, but let's see if we get filled. What I don't really like is that we are at the opening range of 5 minute, so that's kind of not really the best, but you know, so yeah, we're not getting filled here, so okay, we might have an opportunity here. Something like a buy here. But we are at the view up, and I mean guys, this is kinda cringe, bro. This price action kinda cringe. So yeah, as I said, this might have been a good buy. But I mean, look at this. We have been channeling here for like a bunch of time. I think we break it. Either to the upside or to the downside, but yeah, it's not looking that good. I mean, the previous week, like the 04 buy, would have been good, but I'm not sure if I would. So yeah, there it goes, the breakout. I literally just said that. And here goes that. Oh my gosh, bro, it just ticked the 22k. Fuck this shit, bro. I mean, dude, that would have been a fucking good ass trade, bro. Damn. Literally 22 from 2210. Damn, fuck you, bro. Yeah, I just thought we would never get filled. Because, you know, if it would have had to come like back down, I think it would have done that, but like you don't actually expect to do that like in one candle. So maybe one candle, and then you get filled, and then it's just kind of more like slow. But we actually had that. I mean, this was a perfect trade. I was just not in that bitch, but better luck than next time, you know. Should have just kept it on, but you know, it's just 10 points. But so I actually had like January and February, I think, and maybe also March. Nah, I'd say this 2 months were, no, January and February were pretty much the best months I have ever had. I mean, I think I had like a 90% win rate, and in that 90% was like 20% break evens. So I think I had like a 80-70% win rate, and that was just crazy, bro. I think I managed to pull out a payout in, I'd say, with being low risk, I'd say like a month or 3 weeks. That was actually insane. So yeah, I mean, the last couple weeks have been kind of shit. Like a bunch of days just break even, and or like $40 lost, just kind of shit. So I'm actually trading half the contracts usually just to take out, like, just to you know, have some more you know, back to being consistent wins, and the confidence is really important. So, you know, just to get back some confidence. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah. We're not really having much here. We might something like a 04 buy. You know what? Something like a buy here if we get filled. Now there's always a bunch of like potential trades. You just have to you know, to have like a paper in your head when where you just write the pros and cons of that trade. Why you should be okay. Now we could have a buying opportunity here, like a buy at 013, something like this. A buy at 013, looking for a push to the upside. Okay, so I don't think we get filled. Yeah, we do not get filled here. We do not get filled here, but when you take this kind of trades, you always just want to take them when they first pop out. So here the previous, okay, so that's a good pop. That's good pop. I'd say that bitch is a good pop. So this is where the most of the volume is at 012. You know what? Talking for like a bunch of time is kind of you know, energy consuming, because, but I mean, it's good for my English to actually talk for a bit of time. We're just grinding to the upside. This is just pure grind, and you know, it's not that bad of a price action. You always just don't like this many weeks in the 5 minute. You kind of like, you know, good movement with high certainty of the movement. So now here at a 23 buy or like a 018 buy might just not be bad. For example, here you could be taking like a retest of the higher high. But the thing is that when you're, here, it's not like we're chopping like this, we are just kind of channeling like this. So you're not sure like if this kind of trend line here is going to impact on the move. For example, here it kind of did, but you're always just not sure. So the actual breakouts are not that it doesn't impact like how it would if the range was like, it would happen to be like this. We might have a trade right now. 23 buy. I mean, it doesn't look that good actually, but it's the only one I've got right now, so I'll just take it if I happen to be filled, but it doesn't look like it. Because I mean, it's not that good actually. I'm having kind of a bit of a lag here. This stream is actually going shit. But I really don't have a lot to do to actually fix that, so this still looks like kind of a good trade. I mean, we did pop the previous range here, so that's good. Yeah, live is going kind of shit, and I don't like that. What is going on here? Yeah. So yeah, we didn't get filled here. I would have liked that for sure, but we didn't. Let's see how that stream is going out. Half the contracts usually just to take out, like just to have some more. Okay, now we could have a buying opportunity. Don't have a lot to do to actually fix that. So this still looks like kind of a good trade. I mean, we did pop the previous range here, so that's good. Yeah, looking at my live, I actually just lowered a bit the voice, the microphone voice. So yeah, we're just grinding, This is, you always have to look grind as like a knife, Do you want to catch a knife that is falling, and it is about to hit the ground, I don't think you want, because you might get cut, and if you happen to, stab yourself, I don't know how, but that's like blowing your account. So when it's grinding like this, you just gotta be so careful. And obviously if I mean, here you can't take like sows here. You always have to be careful to take the trade with the current trend, because I think that's kind of the most important thing. So we do have this buy here that is still looking good. We just don't have really volume here at this point. If you can see here, there's not much volume, but it's always, you know, but something like a 20 buy. I mean, I don't think we get there, but no, we don't get there. Hell no, we don't get there. So yeah, I mean, when it's grinding, guys, when it's grinding and when it's chopping, I think these are the most like difficult part of trading, because it's just so difficult to trade the chop and the grind. You really, in the grind, you don't know where to enter, and in the chop, you just get fucked up, bro. It's like having 5 black guys beat you up, bro. We are closing 5 minutes here. Maybe a buy at 32, but like, even that, you know, we've had such a long run. Like, how can you fucking buy this? You know, it's just so difficult to buy when it's, you know, at the top. So I'll just wait a little bit and see if like we do get some range. You know, the range is good, but it has to be paired with, you know, the best trading like terrain is when it's grindy but also like rangy. You know, you always just want to look for those retests, or like of the previous highs, of the lows, of you know, it's always about that. Like right here, how can you buy this? We've just been grinding for like, I'd say an hour or more. Yeah, I'd say we've been grinding for an hour. How can you buy this? That's what I'm saying. Like, it has to go down, you know. So I won't buy right here. We do have a little volume here at 30s. But again, you know, I'm just expecting to see a little range in which I can trade in. We did tap the previous opening like point of the 5 minutes, so that's good. And guys, if you're watching the stream, can you, can you fucking write in the chat something, because that would actually be kind of awesome to actually talk to somebody. Okay, so now nah, hell nah, bro, hell nah, no way, bro. This is literally the trade I wanted to take like 5 minutes ago. Fuck you, man. It's crazy, dude. This happened twice. I'm not even kidding, dude. We had this one that was fucking perfect, a buy here, looking for longs here, and literally the same thing here. Buy here, looking for longs. You know, sometimes it happens, but you know, happening 2 times in a row, that's kind of shit, I'll tell you that much. We could still get away with a buy here. Maybe. Nah, that's kind of shit, bro. I mean, this would have played out fucking great. I just didn't take it. Yeah, so this is kind of going, you know, not much happening, but you know, you just gotta sit and relax and just wait for some opportunities, because they will come. Not come like that, bro, but you know, they will come eventually. I mean, the 15-minute looks kind of great, always for the upside, but oh, it's 34. Okay, so we now have IBH. If you guys don't know what IBH is, it's pretty much the... Okay, we did pop IBH, that's great. Now I would like to have a retest of IBH. That's pretty much one of my, you know, it's one of those like theories that when you just get them, it's just, you know, you just gotta take them. So it's pretty much the first hour from the opening time. The first hour, you just map the high and the low, and you pretty much just hope for a retest. Something like this. Fuck you, man. No way, bruv. 43. No way, bro. For 2 ticks. So right now, I just didn't get filled for like 2 ticks. That is not kind of good. And obviously the first tap is always the best tap. So like, for example, right now I didn't get filled, but like I just took off my trade because, you know, see this, I would have now have been at break even, so I wouldn't have, you know, I just when my trades go to like 4, 3, 5 points of profit, so pretty much halfway from where they're supposed to go, I just go break even. Yeah, I think that's a technique that I kind of mastered, and I mean, you do catch a bunch of break-evens, but that actually saves you a lot of stop losses. So that's pretty much a technique. So now we could have 43 buy if we do get the opportunity. So it's always IBH, but it's kind of a better IBH than it was earlier. Not sure if we could get filled here, but I think I'm gonna take it. Yeah, I'll take that bitch.
Order filled.
Yeah, I'm in.
Stop filled. Stop filled.
So yeah, I'm out. This was $50 of loss. So it was pretty much the same thing as earlier. It was the IBH trade, and yeah, it just didn't play out. Looking for the upside. So yeah, guys, I'll just wait a little bit if I can see something. You know, it's $50. It really is pretty much nothing. How much is that? That's 3 points of loss. Yeah, so that was literally 3 points. That's nothing. But yeah, I mean, we just been grinding. Just look at this. It's a fucking big ass dildo, bro. What the fuck is that, bro? Just fucking grind. I mean, the last weeks have been kind of shit. You know, if it's not shopping, it's fucking grinding as shit, and you just can't trade it. You know, you just can't trade it. You know, it's just pretty much impossible to trade that. guys, I mean, you always the most important thing in trading, I said like 15 times, it's the most important thing in trading. But yeah, it's not like the most important, but it's a key part of trading, is that, you know, you just gotta get used to losses, because, you know, you can't always win, and that's a fact. You know, you just can't always win. For example, now I think this looks like a good trade, looking for the upside, because we've been grinding this hard. No, però ho fatto 4 visualizzazioni. Ho detto in inglese, non faccio in italiano. Fammi a guardare la live. Dimmi com'è. Cercami su... Oh, ho tratto un bel nome. Cercami. Su YouTube. The Nasdaq Cowboy. Ti giuro. Strafigo, cazzo. Vai a vedere la stream, No, però 4 Oh, però 4 visualizzazioni, ti devo dire. So yeah, this was my brother, actually. I mean, ma adesso non c'è un cazzo di nessuno in live, quindi vabbè. Però vabbè. Grazie. Ma mi ricordo che non funzionava. Oh, bro, mi hai cercato? Oh, fammi vedere, bro. I mean, I think I'll cut off the stream right now, because I'm not seeing really good movement. So we're just grinding, you know, and when it's the grind, you just can't trade. So I think, so guys, this was my first live of trading ever, and I'll continue to actually do live streaming. But yeah, I think I'll do it Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Not next week. I can't live stream next week, because I will be in Croatia, and so yeah. But I mean, when the school starts, I will be much more consistent. Yeah, I mean, I think in this first month I'll stream kind of rarely, but you know, when I will have this setup here in my room, when I won't be in vacation, I think I'll stream. But yeah, when I won't be on vacation, I think I'll stream pretty much every day. So yeah, this was my first live stream, and yeah, I think I'll see you guys on the next live stream. And ma a te non ti serve, che cazzo fai? Non lo utilizzi? Grazie. Ma funziona bene? Figo. So yeah, see you guys on the next live stream, and I hope you guys have a great day, and you know, and I hope you guys don't get shit on by the markets, because that's what usually happens if you trade this type of days. So see you guys on the next one.